So last time you seen us, which I think I'll just insert the clip, it was me and my husband, and we were trying to kind of sort of guess, not me, because I was like 50-50, but
go ahead.
Okay, so this is just our little clip insert. We don't know what the sex of the baby is just yet, and we find out in the morning. And these are just our final thoughts beforehand, so you can start.
I mean, I'm just hoping it's a girl. If so, I will be taking all the credit.
Boy, if you don't...
Because anytime the conversation come up, for whatever reason, whether it's the doctors or family, I'm always the one to blame. So if this time it's a girl, which I'm hoping, I will be taking all the credit. So everybody know I'm the one responsible for it.
Me, I don't have no high hopes. I think it's either way, it's gonna be a blessing. My thing is also, I know I keep saying that, but I'm still in shock over the fact that we're about to have 4 kids. Like, we're pretty young, I feel like, and we got 4 kids.
We almost like middle age.
No, I'm not middle aged. Middle age is like 50s.
No, it's not. That's not even like the average lifespan. It's not. I mean, that would mean like the average lifespan is like 100, which is not.
Well, in my mind it is.
I think it's like 70, 80 or something like that. So 30, 40, that's like pretty much midlife, right?
No. Why would you say that? Why? That's not my midlife. Like, if God see fit. I'm not thinking like, oh, that's my midlife thing. No, I'm still. Yeah. Anywho. Anyway, whatever you are in there, you coming. I guess I can show my belly beforehand, even though I can't show it. I can show, like, I can show it. I'll just have to see, can I cut it off? You want to cover it some? I have on a onesie, so. And today I am 20 weeks and I think 4 days.
But that's just guessing.
I ain't never been that big in 19. Anyway. Mentally, I was leaning towards it's probably gonna be another boy. Last minute because of a dream I had, but before that I was like, yeah, this gotta be a girl because I had so many different symptoms this pregnancy. And I'm not gonna keep you guys waiting. We found out the gender, and baby is in fact another boy. My dream was right.
And another one.
So I'll talk about that dream too. That dream is crazy. But that'll be another video. So I'm currently 22 weeks pregnant. I won't be doing videos in the bed anymore after this. That's my goal. I'm just here chilling, and I said, let me go ahead and knock this out before I get up and get ready for bed. But yeah, back to me. I'm back to baby. 22 weeks. Baby is definitely, in my mind, hitting a growth spurt because I can feel it. Kicks are a lot stronger. I can feel stretching, certain stuff like that. I definitely have been told, even though I lost so much weight in the beginning of my pregnancy, first trimester, I lost like between 14 and 17 pounds because I had dealt with HG. If you guys are familiar with that, I just say hyperemesis because I don't know how to say that word. But that was hell for me, and I planned on documenting this journey from the beginning, but I just really physically could not. I know it's like, oh, you're just sitting there in front of a camera talking. For one, I'm not used to talking in front of a camera, but I wanted to document this because in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be definitely our last baby. So I wanted to do it with the other 3, but I didn't get to do that. I always started and I wasn't finishing, but because I started in the beginning, I think that's probably why I kind of gave up. What? Because I can't believe I remember that. What was I? Anyway, because I didn't document the full journey, I'm gonna try to stay consistent from here on out, doing weekly updates. No promises. I'm gonna put it in my head, I can do this. This is something I want to document for my own sake, because I say this now. I said this last baby, oh, that's it. But I always wanted a big family, and we talked about wanting a big family. But honestly, I think I'm traumatized by the thought of having 4 kids. I feel like, I don't know, but I didn't know about 2. I didn't know about 3. So you never know what God has in store for you. So I don't want to speak on and say, oh, what I'm not and what I am going to do, because he definitely laughed at my last plans. Like I said, this was a complete accident. I mean, not, oh gosh, I don't know what term it is. Anyway, skip forward. Like I said, I'm 22 weeks. Baby's getting bigger for sure. I have been dealing with my fatigue coming back. It left for a while, like for literally a couple weeks, and now it's trying to hit a little bit more, but I'm trying to combat that a little bit more than I did in the beginning. In the beginning, I just kind of just surrendered because it was so bad. But now, I think we've kind of got it under control because school has started back. I think that's why it's starting to come back, because I wake up earlier, and I have to stay up because now we put the kids to bed early, so all the rest that don't, well, let me not make myself sound like I have a million kids in the school bus. My youngest, I'm just saying him, he wakes up now with the big boys, and he thinks, oh, just stay up at that point, when he normally used to sleep in till at least like 9, so I would be able to go back to sleep. No, it sounds bad, because normally like I'll get up and go to the restroom early, I'll get back in the bed and KO, but now the school started, things have changed. I'm okay with it though. It's part of being a mom. And for those of you who don't know, we relocated to Korea, South Korea. So that has had a huge effect on, and that's also another reason why I waited so long to start with this journey, because it was a hard adjustment for me. I'm really family oriented, so I wasn't okay with the fact that I wasn't going to be able to just drive to family like we usually do 3 times a year. That was hard. So dealing with that, being sick all the time, fatigue, and having the kids 24/7, which that's always been that way, but it's still a weight when you know for sure in your mind, even if I wanted to have a break, I couldn't. So I'm gonna just skip to symptoms that I've noticed. I've been craving lemon water, like water with fresh lemon. Like I have to have it when I wake up, I have to have it throughout the day, I have to have it before I go to sleep. And I want a lot of lemon in it. I do not want artificial lemon juice. I don't want the real lemon. I don't want any of that. Don't give me that, because we have a problem. It's nasty. It doesn't taste the same. I like to infuse it too sometimes, but I'm fine with just water and lemon. that's something that I dealt with my first pregnancy, and I didn't think that was gonna come back. It's so weird. But I'm okay with that because I feel like that, along with 2 other things I've been doing, has contributed to my skin clearing. Because in the clip where we talk about everything leading up to us finding out the gender and what we were thinking because of this, symptoms I was dealing with that were different, my face, let me tell you, my face with my other 3 skin glowing, just bomb. This baby had me feeling like
Hi, I am very ugly, but you should enjoy the movie anyway. Excuse me, sir. I hope my horrible ugliness won't be a distraction to you.
Not at all, boy.
yeah. I'm all about getting cute and all other stuff, and I just was not with it. But the way my face was set up before now, like before it's starting to clear up, I was breaking out worse than I did during puberty. Now, you guys can't see. I think you can see a little on the clip that I inserted from 2 weeks ago. But let me tell you, 2 weeks ago, I started using some products from my bump box. If you guys aren't familiar with bump box, they send you all kind of goodies. I have one of them here with me, but it was a facial cleanser. I just completely threw out my previous regimen because obviously it wasn't working, and switched to 2 hypoallergenic products that were very, very like natural. Like well, I don't know about this one. I think it is, but the other one is natural. Like, and then that was a cleanser, and I found my charges to my Clarisonic. When I tell you, that does all the difference. And just like I was, oh, I'm gonna clean my hands and use my hands to wash my face. You still have oils on your natural oils. Granted, you have natural oils in your skin, period. But when you wash your hands, just it's still not the same as getting in those pores and getting that stuff out or whatever. And I started doing something else differently, which I probably should always do, but I feel the need not to because I don't wear makeup like I was. Double washing my face. Like, that has helped a lot too, I think. From these past 2 weeks, I've saw a major difference in my skin. Using that natural product, which I don't know the name right now, but I'll put a picture in there. And then also this Bella B Glowing. I use that for my moisturizer at night, and that's to kind of fade my scars because I'm a picker. I know that sounds so bad, but I am. So I was starting to get scars, and I'm like, I don't remember going through this ever with any other pregnancy. I went through this lightly during puberty, so now it's just like, girl, you too old for that. Get it together. And I'm so glad Bump Box sent me these products. I would have never known about them, and I just would have suffered in silence. But that's changing, so I'm gonna see how it is by the end of this month. Hopefully everything is spotless by then. That would be awesome, but I'm not reaching for stars or nothing. I know it takes time for cell turnover and stuff like that, so in due time, I'm patient. Also, what I've noticed is my appetite has picked back up. As I said before, I dealt with HD, so I lost between 14 and 17 pounds in the beginning, and that's pounds that I could not afford to lose because I'm already tiny and I'm short. Yeah, it's just... But this past week and a half, I want to say I gained 5 pounds. Now, some of you might be like, oh, that's too much weight at the beginning. So, no, come on, pack on the pounds, give it here. I need it. Bring it. I like to eat, but in the beginning, it's like I couldn't do anything but like fruits and salad. That was good for me because everything else was just like a no. Now, I'm not liking anything real like this. dairy like. I don't drink dairy anyway. I only drink almond milk, stuff like that, coconut milk. I wasn't feeling anything cheesy, which that's normally like my holy grail. Like, girl, eat some cheese, and be fine. But now, like, no, I can't do it. And anything just like really hearty and heavy, it just was not sitting well for me. Now I'm slowly trying to get back into it by eating smaller portions. Because I was really on the verge of like, girl, just go vegan. And realistically, I can't do it the same. So I had to be real with me. And me and baby had to have a talk because he had to understand a girl gotta eat still. Like, everything is revolving around you, and I understand it's your world, but I need to eat. So we had to, agree to disagree. So sometimes I still get sick. I still get car sick now. This has been my entire life though. Don't ask me to look in your purse or nothing. Don't ask me to reach back and check on this while you're moving. If the car's moving, Brittany is not, because and I keep they have these like bags for vomiting. I know, TMI, but if you're here and you're expecting mom or you've had kids or whatever, be prepared. I'm not gonna say TMI every time. I keep those gag bags or whatever you want to call them in the car because it never fails. I get car sick. It doesn't take a lot. The way that people drive in Korea kind of make you drive a certain way, and I'm a passenger here because I don't have my license yet. I'm working on it. So my husband drives everywhere, and he has to adapt to the way they drive here. So, oh my gosh. With that being said, I'm always throwing up in the car. Worst feeling ever. What else? I'm gonna say, like, I asked him, like, babe, do you think I'm bigger this time or smaller this time? And I feel like it's something he been wanting to say. Like, I know I'm tiny, but you can tell the difference with your stomach and stuff like that. My stomach sits higher this time, so that was another reason I just for sure thought it was gonna be a girl. But it's definitely a boy. I don't know if it's just because of my 4th pregnancy or what, but I'm bigger than I was with all my pregnancies. Like, I did a comparison picture, which I will not insert here because YouTube would definitely like just boot me off, because I like to take progress pictures for myself personally, but here I guess I'll just start doing like bump shits, and I'll just stand up see, I always have, like, last time I had on nights, and then like now I have on a dress, so I still try to do the best I can. But it was just like those pictures are personal, so I put the comparison pictures in. At 19 weeks I was bigger than I was at 23, 21, and 26 weeks when I first. I was bigger than all of them. So that wasn't cool. Same angle, all that. I'm not tripping on that. It is what it is, because I'm definitely trying to pack on the pounds now because I want a healthy baby, and it's not about me anymore. My body is a temple for him. So, yeah, I think that's about it. I keep saying it, but I just don't want to leave anything out. Dang it. So, I have diastasis recti, I think that's how you pronounce it. From my first son, I just never got it fixed. And I guess the 2 separating bands of muscles that have nerves that run along them, and he hits those and it's painful, or my little one wants to climb on me, hits that painful, and they run just right along here all the way down. So I do plan on getting all of that corrected after baby is born, because I also have an umbilical hernia that bothers me this pregnancy like no other, and it's not cool. I think that's about it. So I'm just gonna do my best to give you guys a belly shot. So this is my belly from the front. excuse that because I had my son. What I mean? You can see it having a belly button. Actually, my belly button popped out too, though. So, whew, my leg is sleeping. And this is from the side. You can see. So next time I'll show you guys a full shot. But that is about it. So